Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. In the previous episode, we finished off our tasks with our companions, helping Morgan to acquire Flemeth's real grimoire, and then return to Arl Eamon, calling for the lands meet. In this episode, we're going to continue exploring around, and let's talk to our new companions, get their take on this whole affair.
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
Yeah, just checking to see if they have any new conversation in regard to, well, this.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. What say you?
Rihanna?
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Of course I am, but we should move on. Okay, there's Donnell. Let's see, there's Wynne.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
Okay. Doesn't look like they really have too much to say.
I got a moment. Sure.
Oh,
Aye.
boy.
All right then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head upstairs and talk to Arl Eamon. Now, what goes on at the lands meet is going to be very, very important. We basically need to win over...
How many times I gotta tell you before it make it through that pointy skull? Bank the coals at night, or the stew don't cook.
Okay, wrong way to get upstairs, I'm guessing. State exterior. Yeah, no, gotta go the other way. But anyways, we gotta win over whatever nobles that we need to in order to win this. There are some quests we can do to do that, don't worry. Ooh, Morgan and Sten are in my room.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend?
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. You called.
Well, I didn't call, I just walked up to you and started a conversation.
As you wish.
Alistair's probably with Arl Eamon. Yep.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Actually, I was hoping for silk sheets and candied grapes.
Why don't we ensure Loghain won't have us all executed first, and worry about how to celebrate later? This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Why would Enora ask us for help?
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
Are you saying the Queen believes Loghain killed Kaelin?
My Queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Loghain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Isle of Denerim is only a matter of courtesy, and she demands answers.
I guess that didn't go well.
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Loghain would allow that?
King Kaelin was like a son to him, and Loghain left him to die. Does he love Enora more? Who can say? I think Her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon.
Would Loghain kill his own daughter just to frame Eamon? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at this point.
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
So what do you propose we do?
I have some uniforms. Arl Howe hires so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Yep, now we have to rescue the queen. Where... Ah.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
I had another dream about the archdemon.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think we need to be extra careful.
I thought we were already being extra careful. Does that mean we have to be extra careful now? Great. And there I was enjoying my nap. I guess one thing is certain at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Okay then. Well, I guess we got no choice but to go rescue her, but there's something we need to take care of first. See, no matter what you have done, a special event is going to happen. Well, with Severin, so long as you have him as part of your group. It's kind of why you need to have a higher approval with him. I'm hoping I have enough with this. Let me see if there's anything I can give him. And nothing really. Because whenever you leave from the market to go anywhere...
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
An event will occur. To that end, unless Severin is part of your main party, I would not recommend going straight to the Queen's estate. Or Arl Howe's estate, wherever the hell the Queen's being held. Arl Howe's estate, obviously. Yeah, but there are also some quests we can pick up. Some of the ones from the pre-Lance Meet Denerim are still available.
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret
going?
Let's see. Missing in action. Let me just look over this. Okay, I believe we need missing in action. But
leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. Oh, you never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always priceless.
Anyways, many of the nobles that we need to convince are here within the Nod Noble Tavern, but we can't really do anything to convince them at this moment. Gonna head for the world map. I am not gonna head for the Arl of Denerim's estate because of that event I told you about. Instead, we're gonna head for the Pearl. Yep, here it comes. Gonna quick save. Come on.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing.
Zevran? Zevran who?
Don't bother. I know very well he travels with you.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Now, if you don't have his approval high enough, he will betray you. Zevran doesn't need the crows any longer.
Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Yeah, he'll force your way into the party. That's why, unless he is part of your main group,
yes,
don't bring him along. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave Loghain out because I still need my healer and my tank, so yeah. Bunch of Antivan crows will show up. Hopefully they shouldn't be too much of a problem. Beware the ones with the yellow name, because, you know, they are the tougher of the two. Of course, Taliesin will also attack. And of course, they keep disappearing and marking of death to you. Obviously, Zevran's not going to be of much help in this due to his level. Oh, jeez, Alistair's almost dead.
From underneath. Your time is up.
There he goes. Come on, get out of the trap already.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Okay, a couple of archers left. I'll just take care of them myself.
Alright, I'm game.
Uh-oh, wind just went down. That means it's just me and Zevran. Funny, the guy that I played the least actually survived longer than the other two I've been playing for the longest.
Going.
Ah, stupid dirty fighting.
Now this should be fun.
This really gets the blood pumping.
And there
That
it
is that.
Nothing like a brush
Taliesin
with
is
death
dead.
to make you
And I am free
not
of the
like
crows.
death much.
They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
So what does this mean?
I do not know. It seems I have options now, whereas once I had none. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go?
Don't you want to stay for the treasure?
Alright. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Yes, there is. Okay. After that, we're going to head back to the Jarl of Denerim's estate, which essentially acts like a party camp, or so I've been led to believe. So that we can switch the party around and take care of Alistair's wounds. Okay, then. But of course, we have to actually leave and go to the market before we can head out.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's just double check to make sure Alistair doesn't have any more wounds once we get out. Good. Okay. Now it's on to the Arl of Denerim's estate. Wonder what that one is. Probably the palace or something. Because that is a fort. I know that much. Shoot, now I need to check. Yep, Royal Palace. Angry crowd gathered outside.
His lordship isn't seeing anyone. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
No, the Carpenter's Craft Hall has had enough of Howe's conveniently busy schedule. We will not be put off again.
Nor will the stonemasons. It's been a month since we've seen so much as a coin of Howe's for our work.
His lordship is much engaged with the region. He will hear your complaints as soon as he has the time. You're wasting your breath.
And when will that be? At the dawn of the next age? Our people have families to feed. They can't wait forever on the Terran's whim.
His lordship...
The servants' entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Our Howe is inside.
What's the crowd gathered for?
The estate is in poor repair. The new owl, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you. This way.
For the love of Lady Andraste, just no
Yep, I figured as much based on the craftsmen and the stonemasons. Whoop, there's a guard over there. Ah, where is she? Well, I know it's not that. I should probably just get as close to the ledge as I can so I'm not seen.
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it.
Ah, shit. How was I supposed to deal with that guy? Did I miss something? No, we don't have the uniforms yet. Okay. Just hoping that hasn't screwed us over.
Yeah, someone is coming.
Okay, this is actually pretty much the same place where we,
They say if you toss a coin over your shoulder into that fountain, you'll come back to Denerim. Provided the Owl's Chamberlain doesn't have you thrown in the dungeon, of course.
That we went to in Liliana's song. Unfortunately, we can't get in the same way. Oh, well. Alright, let's pluck some of this elf root and death root so we can make some more poisons and whatnot later. Be quite handy. Just make our way around to the servants' entrance.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly.
Wait, we need to put on our disguises.
Hurry! My lady does not have much time. Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards.
What good are the uniforms if they won't get us inside?
These two know who is allowed to come and go. They will not be fooled. But the uniforms should work on most of those inside.
Alright, let's go.
I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes.
Disguise. Disguises allow you to pass by most guards without being attacked. However, many actions that draw attention, such as talking to ranking officers or attacking someone, will blow your cover. Your disguise will be removed if you enter combat. You can also choose to remove it by speaking to whomever gave you the costume. Uh-huh. Oh, those bushes.
Oh, you must come. I saw something. By the fountain. I think it was a darkspawn.
Darkspawn?
They will drag us all underground to be eaten.
Should we call for help?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
They will eat us all alive! Please, get help!
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
And drast these holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard, if it'll keep you from wetting yourself. But there's nothing there.
Thank you. Oh! It was over here! Quickly!
Okay then, that was easy. Idiots. So yeah, we have to be very careful with these disguises. We're free to explore and loot as much as we want, as long as we keep the uniforms on, with the exception of Vaughn's room. Don't go into there. Now, it should also be noted.
It took me forever to be rid of those two. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best you keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in.
Where's Honora?
She's in the guest room of the main hall. Andras, they guide us.
Okay.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old Arl's servants ever cook anything in here?
No one ever said the candles.
Now, unfortunately, we don't have, you know, the,
I say how ought to level the thing and build a new one.
He'd have to knock down every place he owns then.
Right. Unfortunately, we still don't have the map from the time we, you know, we explored through this place. I guess our memory is kind of failing us. Now, most of the events in this area are scripted, so you can't just stealth and sneak about.
Mutton, how's too cheap? In here. Help, right? Oh.
Meh. Get the feeling we're not going to find too much good stuff here. Yeah. Alright, just gotta keep going.
Now, isn't that a shame?
I fold.
Thankfully, we don't have to fight our way through this whole thing like we did last time. Alright, let's just not talk to these guys.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback.
Of course we have. What sort of setback?
My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic.
Well, how do we open it?
Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Hal's side.
So much for secrecy.
Well, if he didn't know you were here, he soon will.
Fine, I'll be back soon.
Thank you, Warden. My prayers go with you.
Count Howe will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left.
Right.
Count Howe is probably in his room.
Okay, there was also Vaughn's room. However, we can't really explore that because there's a guard in there who will recognize that we're not, you know, part of his regiment, and will sound the alarm. So we got to be very, very careful.
And I'm off.
Strange. Oh, well, there's a codex, but I'm not really interested in it. Grey Warden documents. This is the one bit of loot that we want to grab.
What? Who goes there?
Ooh.
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. Do you think you could... Alistair? Is that you?
Who? Wait. I do know you. You were at my joining. He's one of us. A warden from Orlais. Jada, I think. Or was it Montsemar? I'm afraid I don't remember your name.
I'm Riordan, senior warden of Jada, but born and bred in Highever, and glad to be home.
How did Arl Howe capture you?
With an offer of hospitality and a poisoned chalice. I was fool enough to think Loghain didn't yet know who I was.
What are you doing here? No, wait. This is going to be important. Those documents you found upstairs, you're going to want to give it to them. That gives you access to a Grey Warden vault and its contents. Are these your papers?
Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption.
Joining ritual? Can you induct other Grey Wardens?
Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh Darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed it.
Then we need to get it back.
As you know, the joining's chance of success is slim anyway. Loghain has done far worse to the Wardens than cut us off from recruiting. And from the rumors flying through Denerim, removing him from the throne is already your plan, no?
Where's How?
I saw him go into the dungeons. He may still be there.
Why weren't you killed at Ostagar?
Because I wasn't there. I was sent from Orlais when we received no word from King Cailan. The king had invited all the Wardens of Orlais and their support troops to join him. Then nothing.
How large of a force did you bring with you?
We had 200 Wardens and 24 divisions of cavalry. The first we heard of Loghain's edict was when everyone was turned back at the border. That was when the rumor reached us that Wardens were being blamed for the massacre. We finally decided it was safest to send someone alone to learn how best to fight the Blight and this regime simultaneously. As a native Ferelden, I volunteered to make the crossing.
But the Archdemon's nearly here. Will we have no help?
The other Wardens won't risk their strength fighting Ferelden's civil war. If they spend themselves against Loghain, there is truly no hope. They recall accounts of the first Blight, how many cities fell. If Ferelden is too foolish to save itself, at least, we'll be ready when the Archdemon leads its forces further. Besides, I hear you haven't been doing badly at raising an army yourself. But perhaps if the edict can be lifted, I will send a message as soon as we are gone from this place.
Is there more you can tell me about the Wardens?
This is hardly the best place to talk.
We've been staying with Arl Eamon at his estate. If you need a place to stay, I'm sure he'd make you welcome.
At Arl Eamon's, then. And good luck, sister.
Well, at least we're not alone in the whole wardening thing here. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Didn't get as far as I would have liked. That whole thing with Taliesin took too long, and I wasn't expecting the conversation with Riordan to take equally long. So I'm just going to end the video off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like. Subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play, which is currently still at 25 votes. 10 for Hard West, 7 for Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut, 4 for Prey 2017, and 4 for Metro Last Light. And please, if you could, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.